Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mehdi English School. Myself Nilofer Miss and my subject is mathematics that you all know. So I hope that you all are ready to attend this online lecture, right? So in the previous lecture we started a new chapter, right? So before we begin the lecture, before we begin the class, let's see the quote of the day. So here is the quote of the day, that if opportunity does not knock, build a door. If opportunity not come to us, we have to make our own door. We have to make our own strength. That is the quote of the day. Now we are in the chapter number 13, data handling. Let's see the previous lectures revision first. It is a compulsory to see and you have to do revision. It is also a compulsory. Here is the revision. So my dear students, here is the chapter number 13. What is the name of this chapter? So in your textbook, the chapter number 13. We completed the chapter number 12. This one is the second last chapter of your textbook. So we are very close to end the textbook. So we are in the chapter number 13 and the name of this chapter is data handling. What is the name of this chapter? Data handling. Here the name I written here, and in some big handwriting I am also giving a heading, so you can easily read the heading of this chapter. Chapter number 13. The number of this chapter is 13. And the name of this chapter is data handling. So have you any idea about this chapter, that which types of sum will come, which topics will come in this chapter, what is the topic is exactly? Having any idea, students? So if you have textbook, so some students can just turn the pages and check that which types of information is there, or which types of sum is there, which types of questions are there. But those students who don't have a textbook, so they don't have any idea that which types of content will come, which types of topics will come in this chapter. So this is very short chapter, is it, and very easy chapter it is. You will enjoy this chapter a lot compared to other chapters. It is really interesting chapter is this, and it will be helpful to you throughout the life while you just know to handling some data. So which types of data? Here we are talking about some data, but what is the meaning of data? Let's see with some examples, so you will be better understood this. See this here, I'll show you one picture. See this. Here I'll show you here some pictures. So what can you see in this picture? See, some students are saying that here is some erasers are there. Some students are saying here is some pencils are there. Some is saying some that sharpeners are there. A pen is there. Then a scale is also there. Right? So many things is there. So this thing is a data for us. These things are mixed things. Which things it is? If you see these things, you can't see this, that how many pencils are there, how many erasers are there, right? So this one is an information for us. This thing is the data for us. See this. Let's make one table first. Which things you can see? So just take a notebook and pencil and just start writing. Which things can you see? So first of all, let's see a pencil. See here, the spelling of the pencil is given here. Pencil. You can see this. A pencil is written. See, so many pencils are there. Now scale. So for the particular thing we are giving a particular color, so we can easily identify. Okay. For the pencil we are taking a parrot green color. Which color we are taking for the pencil? So for the pencil, whenever you one pencil you have to put one dot. I repeat this thing again. Whenever you find a pencil, so for the one pencil there is a one round. One pencil and one round. Let's see this example after some time. But let's see here. Let's make some table first, and then after pencil let's take a scale. So for the scale I am taking a blue color. I repeat this thing. For the scale I am taking a blue color. You can check this. For the scale I am taking this blue color. Then a pen we are taking. Here you can see pen is also there. I am forget to take the name of this pen. So for the pen we are taking a yellow color dot, a yellow color circle. For the pen we are taking a yellow color circle. The circle is filled with yellow color. Okay. Then a sharpener. So for the sharpener we are taking a pink color. Which color we are taking for the sharpener? For the sharpener we are taking a pink color. And at the last, eraser. So for the eraser we are taking the purple color. Okay. So this one is the list. The list is ready with the color code, right? For the pencil it is a parrot green color. For the scale it's a blue color. For the pen we are taking a yellow color. For the sharpener we are using a pink color. For the eraser we are using a purple color. Okay. Now types of school supplies. Okay, types of the things. You can give heading this way. Things. Okay. You can just write down things also in place of this writing. So first of all we are taking pencil. So first of all we have to find out that how many pencils is given in the picture. So I zoom the picture. So start finding, students, that how many pencils is given in the picture. For the one pencil we have to put a one dot. So this one is a 1, 2. This one is a 2 pencils. Yes, I am finding more 2 pencils. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here is 4 pencils I am finding. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7 and 8. So I am finding 8 pencils in the picture. So I am zooming this picture for you. So please find out. I am giving you a 10-second time to find out that how many pencils in the given picture. You have to find out, students, that how many pencils is given in the picture. So check this. I think this one is 8 pencils. So let's check now if it is 8 dots or not. So let's start counting. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We are here putting 8 dots which in a green color. You have to make a dot with the same color which you put here, which you use here. So for here is, from this example you can check this here, total how many pencils are there. So total there are 8 pencils. Now let's find out the scale. So here I am taking a picture, so you can write down a spelling of the scale also. Those students who don't want to draw these pictures of these given things, so they can write down the spelling also. So here is the scale. So for the scale we are using a blue color. Which color we are using for the scale? We are using a blue color for the scale. So let's find out that how many scales is given in the picture. So let's start finding how many scales is there. So I zooming the picture. So you can easily find out that how many scales is given in the picture. So I can find out this one is a 1 scale. Here is the second scale, and Here is the third scale. See this. Any other scales can you find out from the picture? No, there is only a 3 scales. Here is 1, here is 2 and here is 3. So you can check this here. Already the 3 circles is made with the blue colors. So how many scales are there? So there are 3 scales. So here I am putting the 3 blue color dots. Now let's find out the pen. For the pen we are using a yellow color. Which color we are using for the pen? So we are using for the pen a yellow color. So here I am zooming the picture for you students. So let's find out how many pens is there. You have a time for 10 seconds to find out how many pens is there in the given picture. So here is a pen, some picture is given. Okay, so here is 1 and 2. I can find out 2 pens in the given picture. So let's put a 2 dot which is filled with the yellow color. So how many pens is given in the picture? There is a 2 pens. So you have to draw a 2 dots with the yellow color. Now the next thing is a sharpener. So for the sharpener we are using a pink circles. So let's find out how many circles is given in the picture. How many circles are there? So here is a 1 sharpener. Let's find out. Here is the sharpener number 1, a sharpener number 2, a sharpener number 3, sharpener number 4 and a sharpener number 5. So total there are 5 sharpeners. How many sharpeners can you find out from the picture? So from the given picture there are 5 sharpeners. So you can see this. Let's count the pink circle, that how many circles is given. Here is a 1 dot. You have to make dot with the pink color. Here is the 1, 2, here is a 3, here is a 4 and here is the 5. How many sharpeners are there in the given picture? So there is a 5 sharpeners is given. Now we have to find out a eraser. For the eraser we are using a purple circle. We are using a purple color. So the picture is in front of you on the screen students. So let's start finding that how many erasers are given. How many erasers you can see in the screen. Check this. Let's start counting that how many erasers are there. So here is eraser number 1, eraser number 2, eraser number 3 and here is eraser number 4. So I can find out 4 erasers from this picture. So I am just giving you a 10 seconds students to find out if it is 4 erasers or not. Just your times is start now. Just find out the information is right or wrong. How many erasers can you see in the picture? So many erasers are given in the picture. That is very interesting thing. So your 10 seconds is complete now. Now let's count. It is how many purple circle is there. See this. Here is the circle number 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So I think you will enjoy this data handling worksheet. That is a very important worksheet for you. So try this worksheet at your home. No need to draw these types of things. You can write down P in the place of pencil. You can write down E in the place of eraser. You can use the first letter of the particular thing and just try to find out. You can put different things by yourself. You can make your own examples also. We are taking so many worksheets, so you will be easily understand this concept of data handling. So this is the concept that some data is given here and we are properly arranged in the table form. So you can call it a data handling. Some data is given and data is not with the proper format, so we are giving a proper format to this information, and this is very helpful for us. So we are taking so many other examples with some new things, new objects. So this one is the first worksheet of this chapter, so you have to write down this worksheet in the fair book, students, and just try to understand. Just watch the video twice if you don't understand it. Now this is the worksheet and you have to know. So see this, students, the data handling new worksheet for you. So data handling worksheet, as I told you before also, that whenever we start any worksheet or any exercise of textbook, we have to check first the instruction is given or not. What we have to find out, first of all, we have to find out or check if any instruction is given or not. So yes, some instruction is given here. Make a bar graph. What we have to make a bar graph to show how many of each type of balls there are. We have to make a bar graph, but here we are just write down the numbers, that which ball is how many. Okay, the number of balls we have to write down. So see, the some balls are given, and also the number of balls here we have to write. Some name of the balls is also given. See, I zoom the name of the ball so you can easily understood. This one, the colorful ball is a beach ball, right? Whenever you go for something for a beach, right, at a seashore, so you can use this colorful ball. Then the next one is a football. Whenever you play a football, you can use this football. This one is a soccer ball, this one is a baseball, and this one is a basketball. So here some different types of ball is given, and from here we have to find out which ball is how many. We have to find out these things, and after completing this, we have to give answers from these questions. We have to give answers from these given questions. So let's start counting the balls. So first of all, let's take a beach ball. So let's start counting how many beach balls is given. Can you find out how many beach balls are given here? So here one, here is the another one, 2. So how many beach balls are there? Can you see how many balls are there? Yes, we can find out. There is a 2 beach ball is given in the picture. So let's write 1 and 2. How many beach balls are there? There is a 1 and 2. So there is 2 is the last digit. So there is a 2 baseball in the picture. Now let's find out a football. So here the picture is given, the very clear on the screen. I hope that. So find out that how many football is given in this picture. Just find out it, that how many football given in the picture. Can you find it out? Just try to find out. It is very simple worksheet it is, and it is a very good exercise. Your mind will be work very good. Yes, I hope your answer is 1, because only one football image is given in this picture, right? Now the third one is a soccer ball. See, here we are talking about the soccer ball. How many? Third. So let's find out how many soccer balls is given in this picture. How many soccer balls are there? So let's start finding out how many balls are there. Here is a 1, here is a 2, here is 3, right? Here is 1, 2 and 3. So total there are 3 soccer balls. So let's write down 1, 2 and 3. We have to write till the 3. See this. So there are 3 soccer balls in a given picture. Okay. Now let's see the next one. We are talking about the baseball. What we are talking about? About the baseball. So here is the picture of baseball. You can see the picture of the baseball is given. Here is 1, 2. Let's count it again. Here is 1. Here is 2. Here is a 3. Here is 4. Here is 5. And here is 6. So let's count again that we have not done any mistake. Let's check this. So here is 1, here is 2, here is 3, here is 4, here is 5 and here is 6. So how many baseballs are there? So there are 6 baseballs is given. So let's write down 6. Here is 1. Here is 2, here is 3, here I am writing 4, 5 and 6. So total there are 6 baseball is given in the picture. We find out 6 balls from the given picture. Now the next one is a basketball. So let's start finding out the basketball, that how many basketball is given. So let's in brown color, the basketball is in a brown color. So let's see how many basketball is given in the picture. Here is a 1, a 2 basketball, 3, 4 and 5. How many basketballs are given in the picture? How many? So there are 5 basketballs in the given picture. So let's write down 5 numbers, because there are 5 basketballs in the given picture. Here is the 1, here is the 2, 3, 4 and 5. How many basketballs are there? So there are 5 basketballs in the given picture. Now let's solve the question answer. How many beach balls are there? So from this given chart we can give easily answer that how many beach balls are there. So there are 2 beach balls. The answer box is given, so we can write down 2 only, because the answer box is very short, right? The small box is there. So how many beach balls are there? So there are 2 beach balls. I am writing this way. Question number 2, let's read it. The question number 2. How many basketballs and baseballs are there in all? So how many basketball is there? There are 5 basketballs. How many basketballs are there? Can you find out from this graph? So there are 5 basketball. And how many baseball? 6 baseballs are there. The basketballs are 5 and the baseballs are 6. So you have to make total 6 plus 5. How much it is? 6 plus 5. So 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. If you count 6 after 5, so you will get the answer 11. So how many basketball and baseball are there in all? So our answer is 11. Then question number 3. How many more baseball are there than football? How many main baseball are there than a football? So football is a 1 and baseball is a 6. So cut one number from 6. So 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So the answer for this question is a 5. Okay, so I hope you have to write down this worksheet in the fair book, and in the place of these balls you can write down the spelling. Here the spelling is given, so you can write down the spelling. No need to draw these types of ball. You just draw this table and write down these questions. It will be more helpful to you. Now I have one more worksheet for you, so you will be easily understood this thing. Make a bar graph. Here also we have to repeat the thing. Whatever we had done for the previous worksheet, we also done same thing with this worksheet. Now here the fruits are given. Which things are given here? The fruits are given here. Okay, apple. So let's find out how many apples are there. Just start finding apple with me. Here is apple number 1, apple number 2, apple number 3. Here is 4, 5 and 6. So how many apples are there? There are 6 apples. So let's write down that there is a 6 apples. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. How many apples are there? So there are 6 apples. Now the next fruit is an orange. So from these given fruits we have to find out an orange. How many oranges are given in the picture? So let's find out how many oranges are there. Here is orange number 1, here is 2, here is 3 and here is 4. So there are 4 oranges is given in the picture. So let's write down 4. Here is 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 oranges is given in the picture. Now banana. So let's find out how many bananas are there. How many bananas are there? Let's find it out. Here is banana number 1. Here is 2. Here is 3 and here is 4. So how many bananas are there? So there are 4 bananas. So let's write down the number 1. Here is 2. Here is 3 and here is 4. How many bananas are there? There are 4 bananas. Then the next fruit is the watermelon. So let's find out how many pieces of watermelon is given in the picture. See this, here is the 1, here is the 2 and here is the 3. So how many pieces of watermelon is there in given? So here is 1 piece, 2 and 3. So 3 pieces is given in the picture of the watermelon. Now at the last, the next fruit is the pear. So let's find out how many pear is given in the picture. So there is only 1 pear is given in the picture. So this our table is complete now. So let's start solving the questions. So question number 1 is there. How many are oranges there? What is the question? That how many are oranges there? So it is easy to give questions. It is easy to give answers from this question is 4. How many oranges are there? So it is easy to give answer from this table. How many oranges are there? So there are 4 oranges in the table. Now the question number 2. How many bananas and pears are there in all? So there are 4 bananas and 1 pear. We can find out very easily the information from this table form. So if you want to find out banana, just go to the column of banana and check how many bananas are there. So there are 4 bananas. Then next go to pears column and check how many pears are there. So it is a 1 pear only. So 4 banana plus 1 pear, it means the 5. Total how many in all? So total it is the 5 fruits. The last question, how many more apples than the banana? So apple is 6. How many apple? Apples are 6 and the bananas are 4. So you can cut 4 number from 6. So 6 minus 4, if you cut 4 number from the 6, it means it is a 2. How many more apples are there? So there are 2 more apples than banana. How many more? So there are 2 more apples compared to the banana. So this way you can solve this types of worksheet, and this is very usable worksheet it is. So just write down this worksheet in the rough book and fair book also. So please write down all the worksheet in the